Hi, my name's Lydia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my November TBR, which I haven't created yet because I'm going to use my own handmade bookopoly board to create it. And I'm going to go easy on myself this month because November is NaNoWriMo, when I'm going to be trying to write 50,000 words, and I did find October quite hard. I did get a lot of books read, but I kept pushing myself to go through the Spoopathon house more, to go through all the Magical Hopathon parks more, and I was getting a bit burnt out. And today's the last day of October and I've DNF'd like 4 books in a row. I am finally reading one that I'm enjoying, which is Iron Widow by Jiran J. Zhao. It's been a bit of a slog the last few days, so please excuse how I look. It's absolutely tipping it down out there. I don't know if you can hear that. There's bits of tree in my hair from walking out to the caravan, and yeah, looking a bit of a mess. But it's the last day of October and I need to film this TBR, which I only decided last night I was even going to do. Most of my books are in my bedroom and I'm in the caravan, so I may well be rolling and collecting up all the prompts I need to fulfill and then going to my room later. We will see what happens. I might be able to remember books that fill the prompts. I'm gonna start off with 5 rolls, I think. Might go up to 10. I won't do any more than 10. If I decide I want to keep reading beyond that in the month, that's fine. I just want a smaller TBR because this month's was 20 and I've ended up reading like 27 books, and I can't do that during NaNoWriMo. Without further ado, I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can. It is raining really loud. But this is my bookopoly board and I hope this is going to be the right way around when I come to edit this. So I have a bunch of chance cards here. All these blank spaces used to have stickers and things on them, but they seem to have come off since the last time I used this. I don't have a counter. That would help. We're just going to have to use some nail polish as the go counter. I have 2 dice. Oh, doubles already. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. YouTube recommends. I will go for something that Ro has recommended for this one. Okay, so we are up to 6 throws now because of the doubles. So throw number 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Twitter poll. I'm landing on all of the corner ones. Roll number 3. I'm gonna roll that one again because they're both leaning on letters. Okay, 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Horror. I don't have much horror. I don't know why I put it on the board, but that's what I rolled. Throw number 4. Ooh. Let's try that again. 9. Mystery or thriller. I've probably got quite a lot that will fit that because I do enjoy a mystery or thriller. So we're up to 5, throw number 5 out of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. YouTube recommends again. So I guess this is just going to be full of books that Ro has recommended. Right, this is the final throw for now, unless this is a double. Not the final throw because that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Young adult. That should be relatively easy to fill, seeing as most of my books are young adult. Okay, this is the final throw now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Horror again. You know what, I'm going to do that one again. I don't think I actually own 2 horror books and I want this month to be kind of easy on the reading, so let's roll again and not get 4. So I've landed on all of the big squares. This one is free pick, so that is just any book that I want to put on my TBR. So I didn't get any chance cards and I didn't get any NetGalley books, but I will see if any of the ones I've landed on will fit a NetGalley. So just to recap, I have thrown the dice 7 times. And the squares I've landed on are YouTube recommends, Twitter poll, horror, mystery or thriller, YouTube recommends again, young adult, and free pick. So that gives me, I think that'll be a decent TBR, although 7 annoys me actually. I don't like that number. 5 or 10, fine. 7 is weird. So I'm going to roll 3 more times and just even it out, because 10 books should easily be doable. That's like a book every 3 days, and even with writing, that is not a challenge. Well, I've landed on go, and I didn't put anything on that square, so I'm going to have to roll again for number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Romance. Okay, roll number 9. 9. Sci-fi. So this is the last roll. Ooh. Hopefully it won't be a double, because 11 is also not a very nice number. So no doubles. 3. Okay, we can do 3. 1, 2, 3. That is young adult again. Okay, so those last 3 rolls are all genre rolls. So I've got young adult, sci-fi and romance. So now to figure out what I'm actually going to read to fulfill these prompts. Okay, so last month Ro did a video where she tier ranked all of her past 5-star reads, and I've had a look at her all-time favourites list, and I do have some of those. So for YouTube recommends, number 1, one of Ro's all-time favourites is The Bear and the Nightingale, which I was supposed to read I think in September and never got round to. So I'm going to put that in one of my YouTube recommends slot. Okay, for my second YouTube recommends, I remember watching Beth from Books Nests do a video all about how amazing Dangerous Remedy was, and I have Dangerous Remedy in books I want to read soon pile in my room, so I'm gonna choose Dangerous Remedy as my second YouTube recommends. For my free pick, I'm gonna choose Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend, which is the sequel to Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. I really enjoyed Nevermore earlier this month, so I would love to be able to pick up the sequel, and a free pick spot is the perfect place to do that. For sci-fi, I'm gonna go slightly different to what I thought I would, and I'm choosing Every Line of You by Naomi Gibson. This is about a girl called Lydia who builds the perfect AI boyfriend almost, called Henry, and it gets dark basically. That's as much as I know. I keep hearing about this and I won it in a giveaway from Yalk at Home, so I've been meaning to read it for a while. I've been putting it off because the main character has the same name as me, which always is a bit weird, but definitely science fiction because it's all about this mystery AI. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna move Every Line of You to my young adult pick, and sci-fi I'm gonna read Winter's Orbit by EVERINA Maxwell. I've been meaning to read this for ages. It came in one of my Illumicrate boxes, and it is a queer space opera. Sounds great to me. It's also one that's in my I want to read as soon as possible pile, so might as well get both of them read. For my next young adult pick, I'm choosing Green Rising by Lauren James. It's her latest book that I bought a few weeks ago, and she's an author for me. I've only read 2 others of hers but really enjoyed them, so might as well put her latest book up on that TBR. Right, I'm moving it again. Every Line of You is now moving to mystery or thriller, and I'm going to put Flashfire by TJ Klune in my young adult slot because I'm struggling to find a mystery or thriller that I'm not going to have to buy, and Every Line of You is a thriller, so there we go. Right, I have posted a poll on Twitter now. I've posted it just for an hour to see what I should read for my Twitter poll. So the options I've given are Serpent and Dove, Assassin's Apprentice, The Reckless Afterlife of Harriet Stoker, and The Strange World Travel Agency. So 4 very different choices, very different age brackets. We'll see what people choose. So that means the only one I've got to fill now is horror, which I'm really struggling with. I don't read any horrors. Okay, I do have one horror in my audio library, which is We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. I've read, I think, 3 others of his books, all of which are also horrors, so might as well round it out with this one. I have tried to read it before, but I wasn't in the mood and I wasn't really feeling like listening to an audiobook. So I'm going to put that as my horror pick. So then the only one I have left is my Twitter poll. So I will come back and update you once that has ended. My Twitter poll is now over and 21 people voted, and the majority voted for Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. So I guess November is going to be the start of my Elderling along, my little journey into the Elderling universe with Assassin's Apprentice. So I have my November TBR is now full. I've got 10 books to read. and a lot of them I'm really excited to get to. So I plan to finish Iron Widow today, and then tomorrow we're kicking off a month of writing and reading. Hey folks, just editing lid popping in to say I forgot to tell you what I picked for romance. I realised that there were only 9 books in that clip. So for romance I decided to go for The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Danan. I really enjoyed The Roommate when I read that last year. I have The Intimacy Experiment and haven't got around to it yet. And as much as I love romance, I tend to read them when I get them, so I don't have that many on my shelf waiting to be read, except for YA romance, which I don't fully count as romance, like in the way that I mean here. So yeah, I will be reading The Intimacy Experiment, which I did start a while ago and then I lost it, and I remember seeing it behind the sofa last night. So if it's still there, I'm adding it to my TBR. I also forgot to film like an end of the vlog clip, so I hope you enjoyed watching my very lazy TBR. I could not be bothered to go and get the books or go and film in my room, so you just got the pictures. But that's my TBR for November, 10 books in 30 days. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a little book emoji down below and let me know if you've got any TBR plans for the month, and I'll see you in the next one.